This time I'm going to introduce Mr. Bob Rosen and the Young Composers Program for the Young Composers pieces. Mr. Dr. Robert Rosen.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And thank you, Sebastian Wind Ensemble, and a little bit later, the Sebastian Jazz Band, for being a part of this very special program. I'd like you all to know that in the 6 years of the Very Young Composers of Central Wisconsin, over 180 fourth and fifth graders have composed original music. These are youngsters who are not expected, and in fact are not required to have any special background in music. Some of them do, but many of them do not. There's no experience necessary. It's an after-school program, first come, first serve. The program, I believe, demonstrates that fourth and fifth graders, when given the opportunity, can truly compose meaningful music, and I hope you'll recognize that as you listen to the pieces tonight. I'd also like you to know that sometimes when a program is local, we don't necessarily recognize the special qualities of a program. This program exists in 4 locations in the United States. It exists in New York City. In fact, that's the program run by the New York Philharmonic on which this program here is modeled. And there are 2 other programs in Colorado, one with the Colorado Philharmonic and another summer program in Aspen. And then the 4th program is right here in Stevens Point. It's a special opportunity for the youngsters here, and I'd like you all to notice that. I'd also like you to notice that we just received word that the Very Young Composers for 2017 has been awarded a grant from the National Endowment for the Arts. So, that's enough for me. Let's hear some music by 4th and 5th graders. Tate, why don't you come on up?
Hello, my name is Tate Bruckart. I attend Madison Elementary School. My parents are Lynn and Dan. The title of my piece is Trains Equal Awesome. I composed my piece for all of the wind ensemble instruments. When I composed my piece, I was thinking about trains. I literally cannot explain how much I love trains, right, Mom? Yeah. Listen for the different steam engines and how they become more complicated as time goes on. They also become bigger and more intense. My favorite part of the piece is the 4884. That stands for 4 front trailing wheels, 8 powered wheels, 4 on each side, 8 more power wheels, 4 on each side, with separate pistons and 4 trailing wheels. That part of my piece is supposed to replicate the Union Pacific 4884 articulated steam locomotive nicknamed Big Boy. It is the biggest and second most powerful steam locomotive ever built. Naturally, it's the most intense part of my piece. I would like to thank my teaching artists, John Leja and Robert Rosen, for being awesome and putting up with me. I would also like to thank Robert Rosen for organizing the VYC program. Finally, I'd like to thank the Wind Ensemble for making my piece come alive.
Good evening. My name is Damien Kessler. I attend McKinley Elementary. My mom is Amy Kessler. The title of my piece is Damien's Composition. This is my second composition because I was part of the program last year. I liked the program so much I felt compelled to join the program again. I originally composed my piece for piano, trumpet, trombone, clarinet, and percussion. I was then accepted into phase 2 where I got to bring my piece to a whole nother level and explain my piece for the Splash Wind Ensemble. When I composed my piece, I was thinking about light, bouncy jazz. My favorite part of my piece is the end. It is very loud and fun, which I like. I would not only like to thank the Wind Ensemble, but I would like to thank Professor Rosen and Sam Puffer, who is my teaching artist, for helping me put my piece together for the Wind Ensemble so you can see and hear my new and improved composition. So enough talking from me and let's get to the music. I hope you enjoy Damien's composition.
Good evening. My name is Krishiv Srijit. My parents are Swati Srijit and Srijit Krishnan. The title of my piece is The Space Travel. I composed my piece for piano, percussion, guitar, acoustic bass, trumpet, trombone, vibraphone, alto, tenor, and baritone saxophones. When I composed my piece, I was thinking about making it crunchy and very cool for a soft journey through space and also time travel. This is a fast and major piece and it goes into a minor chord. Then it goes back to major. It shows when you are going in the time travel machine and traveling to different dimensions. I got the idea of going into that minor chord by watching the movie Interstellar. The minor chord is also in my own composition that I did before I attended for young composers. My favorite part of my piece is when the crunch of jazz happens, right after the space travel part. After that, the notes go down 4 steps until it plays the main part of the song again. I thought about making a jazz song because at the starting of my program, my teaching artist, Casey Parker, liked jazz because he played the trumpet, and I also like listening to it. I'm really lucky to have this opportunity, and I thank Dr. Rosen and the Splash Jazz Band to play my piece. I hope you all like my piece.